The Meg 2, The Trench lays the groundwork for the franchise's future with its action-packed finale hinting that the Meg 3 will take things up a notch. Because honestly, what's bigger than giant sharks? How about even more giant sharks? Here's everything currently known about the third movie. One of the main reasons why the Meg movies have been such hits is because of their sheer entertainment value. They're not winning critical acclaim, but that hasn't stopped them from dominating the box office. The Meg 2, for example, didn't receive great reviews. Its Rotten Tomatoes score even dropped below that of the original. But that hardly matters when audiences are here for one thing: massive prehistoric sea monsters and pure popcorn spectacle. Like the first movie, the sequel amps up the chaos. If 2 Megalodons weren't enough in the original, the second film throws in 3 killer sharks, and just to crank things even higher, a giant octopus joins the showdown on Fun Island. Rather than using a post-credit scene to hint at what's next, the Meg 2 makes it crystal clear by the end: an even bigger sequel is coming. In the final moments, Jonas, Mac, Maying, Juming, Rigas, and DJ is mating on the beach for a ride off Fun Island when a major piece of info is dropped. There's a strong chance that the Meg Heike is pregnant. The film already teased this earlier, showing Heike swimming closely with 2 male Megs during mating season. With both of those males getting killed by the finale, Heike's survival all but confirms multiple offspring will show up before the next movie. This idea of a new generation of megalodons is pulled straight from Steve Alten's books, which the movies are based on. The third novel in the series, Meg, Primal Waters, introduces a female Meg giving birth to 2 sons. But since the second movie left things more open-ended, the Meg 3 could expand on that, maybe even bringing in 4 or more giant sharks. And it won't just be about more megalodons. The Meg 3 has the opportunity to introduce a wider variety of prehistoric sea creatures. The Meg 2 already hinted that other species are lurking below the thermocline, revealing a massive octopus and smaller reptilian monsters. Even though they didn't make it to the surface, their mere existence opens the door for even more ancient creatures to appear. The ending of the Meg 2 isn't just a tease, it's an expansion of the underwater world. The Meg 3 has plenty of room to go bigger, bolder, and scarier. As for the cast, the third film will likely bring back many familiar faces. Jason Statham seems locked in at this point as the lead of the franchise and a major reason fans keep showing up. His character, Jonas Taylor, has become the ultimate deep-sea action hero, with the sequel leaning fully into his over-the-top energy. Other likely returnees from the Meg 2, The Trench, include Cliff Curtis as Mac, Sophia Key as Maying, and Paige Kennedy as DJ. They've become the core team, so it would make sense to have them return. Jing Wu, a newer addition, could also come back as an ally to Jonas. And for those hoping to see Lai Bingbing again, while her character Cyan didn't return in the Meg 2, the door isn't fully closed on her return for part 3. With more megalodons, new sea monsters, and the possibility of even more chaotic action, the Meg 3 is shaping up to be the wildest entry yet. To push the franchise even further, it could go beyond just sharks. One standout choice would be the Mosasaurus, a massive marine reptile from the late Cretaceous period. Think of it as an underwater T-Rex with fins. Basically the perfect apex predator to rival the Megs. With Jurassic World already introducing the Mosasaurus to pop culture, the Meg 3 could put a fresh spin on it. Maybe something more realistic or mutated. A showdown between a Meg and a Mosasaurus could be an epic battle. Another terrifying option would be Chronosaurus, a marine reptile with a powerful, compact build and jaw strength capable of crushing almost anything. It could serve as a deadly new apex predator that even the Megs would fear. Imagine trying to escape both a Megalodon and a Chronosaurus. Chaos guaranteed. And if the film wants to get really weird, it could bring in Dunkleosteus, an ancient armored fish with a bite strong enough to cut a shark in half. These creatures lived long before megalodons, but the Meg 3 could easily say some survived deep in the trench. Known for being unpredictable and cannibalistic, they could attack anything, Megs, humans, or each other. Or maybe the franchise goes completely original. There's potential to introduce a brand new fictional hybrid, a prehistoric creature evolved in isolation deep below the thermocline. The MEG-2 hinted that more secrets lie in the trench, and the MEG-3 could be the perfect place to unleash them. No matter the direction, one thing is certain. The MEG-3 has to raise the stakes, bringing in more prehistoric monsters. Whether real, mythological, or made up, could deliver the most action-packed sequel yet. Director Ben Wheatley has been pretty open about wanting to continue the franchise, and even before the MEG-2 hit theaters in August 2023, he talked about turning the films into a trilogy. While he admitted it was early to confirm anything before the sequel's release, he seemed confident that there's still a lot more to explore in the MEG universe. That suggests the MEG-2. The trench was just the beginning of something much bigger. So that's everything known so far about the MEG-3. With more giant sharks, prehistoric beasts, and a world that's only getting wilder, the next installment could be absolutely insane. What creatures or storylines would be the most exciting to see in the next chapter? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.